Hi friend, this is Vijay from Techie Gang. So today I have taken a very hot topic which is related to healthcare industry, and the topic of this video is how to get the franchisee of Apollo Diagnostic. We all know that Apollo is a very known company in India, and they have running a lot of business in related to healthcare industry. So it's having very good name in terms of clinic, in terms of diagnostic, and in terms of pharmacy. So we'll talk about how to get the franchisee of Apollo Diagnostic Center step by step. So just let's start how to get it the franchisee. Just watch carefully, and if you like, so please subscribe this channel and wait for the another few hot topics which I'm going to do in the next few weeks. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so to make you understand this complete process, I have divided this process in some steps, some category, which is uh, easy to understand you and easy to explain. So it's so so this is the ppt file where I have divided all the process some steps. So I will go in the first slide where I have mentioned the agenda. This screen is showing the agenda to where all the steps will cover to get the franchisee of Apollo Diagnostics. First is registration, second is screening, prerequisite, processing, and then execution. So I'm going to explain one by one all the steps. So moving towards again next slide. This is registration. So what is the mean of registration? Registration means you are showing your interest to Apollo that I want a franchisee of Apollo Diagnostic. I want to run the Apollo Diagnostic Center. So I am interested for that. So how they will came to know? So this is the part of the registration. You can see here one of the URL is there that which you can find out in my comment box, that you have to open it and you have to fill a one small form. So I'm moving there. How to go there? As hope you can see this screen. This is the screen of Apollo Diagnostics official site where you can go in the franchisee sections where these are the some information how to get there, but so many rules and regulations. So I'm going to explain each and everything in my slide. So you don't need to go inside that. Just you have to see in the right side area. I have mentioned here inquiry now where you have to mention name, phone number, email address, state, city, and options that you want to franchisee PPC. And you have to mention one message that I would like to take the franchisee of Apollo Diagnosis. So these few information that you have to submit, and they will get the intimation that you really want to take the franchisee of Apollo Diagnostic. So let's move to the again back to the PPT. Yes, so this first process registrations, you can finish it by the filling this form and pressing the submit. So hope you guys understood the meaning of registration here. So I'm just moving to the another process that is called screening. Screening means, yeah, that is fine, you have shown your interest, but they has to find out, Apollo has to be find out that you are eligible or not. So they have a some certain parameter through which they can find out you are eligible or not. So first is location. Location is a very important factor to give you the franchisee. Like within 5 kilometer, no other Apollo diagnostics should be there. They will not give you. So before going that, just check it out your location which you are finalizing for the center, and that you can find out in a Google like Apollo Diagnostic near me. So you can find out the nearest and Apollo Diagnostic which is how far from you. Another is average population in your within kilometer radius, average family should be minimum 5,000. This is the second parameter to get the franchisee. Third is ground floor with washroom, and your premises should be minimum 180 plus, like good to you have a 250 or 300, so it's better look and feel, but minimum as per the requirement it should be 180 plus a square feet. Another one is the person to whom they are giving the franchisee, that should be some qualification is there. Either it should be a pharma D, pharma B, any doctor or any healthcare professional. So these are the initial screening. So if anything is missing, then you are not able to get it the franchisee. So let's assume that you are able to fulfill this requirement and you have these all requirement. So this is the screening part. Once you find with this conditions or screening part, so let's move to the another prerequisite. These are the things you should have. If no, then you can get it. Like, you have to understand that you are going to open a franchisee, you are going to do, so you should have some company. So firm registration is the requirement, and that suppose you are a solo ownership, then you can register your firm like the proprietorship, or if you want to run a company with more than one people, then you can form the register you can register your firm with the partnership form. So either proprietorship or partnership, you should be there should be a farm registration. Once you have the farm registration, definitely you can get the PAN card, and based on that you can open the current account. PAN card is very easy. It's a maximum 200 rupees you have to spend, and you can do it online, you can get it. And once you get the farm registration and PAN card, just try to find out the bank which is near to your premises, and you can open the current account. Third is, it is all about your premises. You should have the rent agreement and premises floor plan. And as I mentioned, your premises minimum 180 square feet with map. Map means, first I have mentioned here rent agreement, second is floor plan, and third is map in the third argument the third point. So rent agreement, definitely you can get it from the landowner owner, and premises floor plan also you can get it from him, because he has having, because in the one premises there are so many shops, so you can get it from him. And what is the design of your premises, how you are managing the how you're placing the uh, for fridge, centrifuge, where is the area for sample collection that should be covered by the curtain, and your reception where you're keeping all the laptop and printer. This all this arrangement, there should be some design, so that's they want. Another is trade license. This is not mandate, but time to time they are changing the process, so it required or might not be required. If they are asking trade license, so that you can get it from the municipal corporation. If your premises belongs to urban area, if your premises belong to the rural area, you can get it from the panchayat. So these are the four prerequisite. And let's move to the another process, that is called processing. So you have done your interest, you have shown your interest, your screening is done, and you have pre-requirements, company formation, everything you have done. So what next? So once you done the registration, after that, within 24 to 48 hours, you will get a call from there, and one POC person will assign to you to handle this franchisee things, and they will come and visit your locations. They will do the auditing kind of things, like whatever you are showing, the ground floor premises, washroom is there, minimum 180, so they will validate that. Once these all things happen, then it's come to the processing part. They will give you a set of documents which you have to take the printout, and you have to fill all the things. That set of document is nothing, basically you have to fill all the information about the firm registration, your information, your premises information, so these all things should be there. Along with that, your all the xerox copy of the document should be attached. Now the financial part, it's really good that Apollo Diagnostics not asking much amount, they're asking only the 50,000. It slightly can be changed based on the current process, so it will be slightly changed. So as they're asking 50,000, it means they will keep as a recharge. What is the mean of recharge? Recharge means, like, you have a phone, so you are using your phone, before that you are recharging your account, and then you're using the phone. So this is the same kind of process. For example, your today is your first day and where you are running the center. So what is happening? Your patients are coming, you are getting the money, and you are taking the sample. So after that, that sample has to go to the Apollo main center, where they will process they process the test. So before process the test, there should be some amount in your account, so that they will deduct that amount. For example, there is two amount is one is B2C and B2B. B2C means business to customer, that you are getting the money from the patient, and B2B is business to business, means you are paying to the Apollo. So definitely B2C will be higher than B2B, otherwise you have no margin. So suppose you have done the transaction of 10,000 and your margin is suppose 5,000. So B2B cost will be the 5,000. So that B2B will be deduct from your recharge. So once it will go down on a certain level, like it's going to be you will get the intimation that your charge you need to recharge. So by online you can make the payment again, your charge will be complete, and you can make the process for testing. So this is the 50k 50,000 they are taking as a recharge for the deposit and recharge, that you can understand same only. After that, you have fill all the set of forms, all the xerox, all the sign, everything is there. So now you have to courier to the particular location that will be shared by them. So you can get all the things, and after this sending this thing, you will get a one code for your center, that will be unique code for your center. And there you will get the user ID and password and all the license of the software that you have to use it from their end. So all things is done, processing done, and after that you will get the unique code. So now come to the execution part. In the execution part is like, you got the license, you got the unit code, you got the user ID and password. Now you have to start your business. Suppose today is your first day, so what will happen? All the patient will come, and you will do the tasting. For that, you will select the sample by your nurse or by the phlebo, and you have to make the entry in the portal with the help of entering the user ID and password, and you have to centrifuge your sample, and one person from their end, they will come and they will collect the sample, and they will deliver to the main center of that city, that area. So they will process your uh, test, and you will get the result based on the time frame. And after that you can get it in the portal, where you got already got the user ID and password, and that report you can directly send to the patient by sending the email, or you can take the printout and give it to them. So this is the all process. So basically here I am focusing how you will get the franchisee of Apollo Diagnostic. So it's a very good business. You can be an entrepreneur, you can run a business in a very fantastic way, very good margin is there, and process is very thin. So process is not complex, and you can earn a very good amount. So I hope guys you understood this process very well. And if you have any questions regarding to this all the steps, or any you are stuck anywhere in the middle of any processing, any in the process of getting the franchisee, you can ask me the questions. You can ask my suggestion by putting the comment in the comment area. Definitely you will get the answer, because lot of persons from the thyroid care are connected with me, so I can help you out. So guys, I hope you understood very well, and definitely you will like this video. So you have to you just please share and subscribe my channel. and let's start your business. That will be great. Thank you.